Well, welcome everyone. Wow, many countries, many states across the nation represented. I think pretty much all of them. So it is great to have all of you with us, joining us tonight for the BidXcel corporate update call. I'm Susan Anzalone, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you. We have a great call planned for you. We're going to give you lots of good information and details on what you need to do next and what we need to do to get ready for this exciting launch. And now it is my pleasure to turn the call over to your Vice President of Sales, Mr. Richard Anzalone.
Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate it, and welcome all of you across the world. We've had an incredible last couple of days talking to all kinds of countries from Holland, Israel, India, Africa, South America, and obviously Canada, Mexico, United States. Welcome to everybody, and welcome to BidXcel. We are very excited about what's going on with our company. And tonight's call is going to be focused not on just giving vision, although we gave a great vision call. And for those of you who are on this call and want to hear about our vision, well, you can always go to our website, BidXcel, 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 and hear Monday's call. That's a great vision call done by our CEO, Andrew Bracken, and myself, and we're going to talk to that. But tonight we're going to really talk about we're getting ready for launch. But I want to just say something to you, each and every one of you. What I see that's going on here and all the things that are coming together from watching the architectural structure of this platform being built. It's built on the architectural structure that Facebook was built upon, that Twitter was built upon, and some of the largest websites in the industry. This is a scalable structure that we can go as big as you guys want. And as you can tell from tonight's call, we're growing tremendously around the world. And we've been doing this pre-launch now for about 4 weeks. A little over 4 weeks now. And now it's getting time where we're about ready to launch. And we're getting within, I would say, a couple of weeks here of getting launched. Some of the initial people who got involved with the company are going to be asked next week to get themselves started in the program. And there's a couple things we want to share with you and give you guys instruction versus maybe just telling you about the program. Again, if you're brand new and you're looking for vision, BidXcel.com, you can sign up people on there, but you can also hear Monday's call. It's a vision call. Tonight's call is an instructional call about the launch, where we're at with some of the things that a lot of you guys are asking us about. But what's important for us is to let you know that there's a couple ways that we need to get you getting started, because we're going to start loading. Everything is very, very short, and I'm going to have our CEO talk to you about things that are about ready. And so as you're getting ready for launch, there's a couple things that I want you to understand that I think is important. As you're building your business and getting ready, you need to start to understand what your structure is. And what I mean by that is, for those that are brand new to this kind of industry, the structure that you may need in our 3x9 matrix, you're looking for 3 key people to get started with you initially to get on what's called your front line or your first team, your first level of people. And that's what the back end of our compensation plan has nothing to do with the infinite bonus pool. 2 separate plans. The bonus pool, the infinite bonus pool, is exciting. It's going to be paid weekly, calculated daily. There's going to be some great matching bonuses, a lot of great stuff on that. But when we're talking about structure, I'm mostly talking about the residual back end part of our program. And you're looking for your 3 best people. And I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but I'm going to give you some suggestions. I've been in this industry 22 years, and I certainly have, gone out there and built some large organizations. I understand about getting ready for a launch and structure. What you're trying to do now is look for the 3 successful people that are on your team. I mean, you can certainly do this, your family member and all that. That's your decision, but it's going to leave a little bit more, a lot more work for each and every one of you to do. But try to find 3 people that are really going out there and working the business. And what does that mean right now in the pre-launch? What that means right now is who's going to BidXcel and signing up people? Who's going to the site and getting their username on there and bringing in new free people, what they call free affiliates right now, and locking people up so they're building their downline, they're building their team. Who do you know that's doing that? And again, the more they're doing it, I would consider them as serious people, and I would consider them as people you want to put at the top of your structure. You, each and every one of you, the beauty of this program, have a choice in how you want to build this. You can put your family member, a friend, That's your decision on how you want to do that. I'm just giving you some ideas and thoughts. And again, it's based on habits and behaviors. And so we're looking for people with the proper habit and behavior. But we also want the ones who are already been doing this for a few weeks. It's time to get back to the people that you were on this call with and got invited. We start to think about your structure. Because next week we're going to be starting to load some of the people into this program and to share where we're at. And I'll come back and give more. But I really want everybody to start to think about their structure and continue to not only sign up people as free affiliates and get them on the site, but, start to encourage your team because decisions are about to be made. And some of you will make a key decision where somebody will end up in a position that will be extremely beneficial to them because of their efforts in a free launch. And so I don't know how else to tell you of this, but when I first made my, first successful, really, really successful input into this industry, I was in a free launch and I went crazy. I had belief, I had faith in the management team, I had faith in what was going on in my structure, and I absolutely went out and I did all I could. Did everybody join? No. Did a lot of people join? Absolutely they did. And what it did is it exploded me to where I've been able to make money ever since that particular time. Maybe this is the program, and I believe it is, for each and every one of you to change your future. But again, I would absolutely say to each and every one of you, show the person who got you on, signed you up, and gave your username, show them that you're worth being put in the most advantageous position possible by going out there and working extremely hard. I highly recommend that to each and every one of you. And again, I'll go into more details. But now to tell you about where we're at and some of the things that I think is important to each and every one of you, whether it's the software, websites, dates and videos and all that stuff, I'd like to turn the call over, this portion of the call, to our CEO. You guys heard him Monday night. Him and his partner, Dave Hover, our Chief Technical Officer, have been involved in Fortune 500 companies such as Microsoft, Intel, AT&T, Limited Brands, Abercrombie & Fitch, Qualcomm, etc. They've been involved with in 40 years combined. He's done an incredible job. I'm watching him work with the technical team, the sales team, the marketing team, the legal team, and the customer support team. Doing a great job leading this team. And please welcome our CEO over here in Denver, Colorado, Mr. Andrew Bracken. Andrew, you online?
I am, Richard. Thank you for the warm welcome tonight, Richard. And Susan, thank you very much for opening up the call. You always do a wonderful job with that. You're right, Richard. I'm going to talk a little bit about where we're at from a company standpoint and how everybody needs to be prepared here shortly for the future, because we're ready to get this guy rolling. So the company's been building and has been working feverishly every single week to put the support in place for you all, for everybody out there. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. We're here. We're upholding our commitment to you. We're going to continue to uphold our commitment to you as we build this. And now it's your turn to build your organization. You've been waiting for us patiently, and now we're ready to open it up for you. So with that being said, over the course of the next week, we will slowly let a few people into the system. We'll let them start building their structure. And then the week after that, we'll let everyone else into the system, barring everything goes okay this next week. So this is like a soft launch where we let people in and make sure everything lines up correctly, and then the following week we would be looking for more of the hard launch where we let everyone else into the system. And that's really when you go to work, right? Because all of you have been working so hard at building your organization and pre-launch up to this point. Well, this is where the rubber hits the road. You've been working so hard, and now it's time to get people into the system, get them familiar with it, and start building your businesses. And that's where we're at. So systems are coming together well. Business processes are coming together well. We have a few minor pieces that we're tweaking and cleaning up over the course of this weekend. Going into next week, wrapping up a few pieces of testing. Everything's going well. Everything's going smooth up to this point. So we're looking forward to starting to form this relationship with you even more. Now let's talk about a little bit about the timing, the expectations coming up here in the near future. I've had questions brought up to me about how do we get paid. Our payment solution at launch is iPayout. And then we're working with a couple other companies to get them integrated. They most likely will not be integrated by launch, but shortly after they will be. Now, if you'd like to read about iPayout, just go ahead and read about them online at ipayout.com. They're an industry leader in payment solutions. They're in hundreds and hundreds of countries around the world. They provide everything that you're used to from other organizations. They provide a debit card that's loadable if you so choose that. They provide ACH, wire services, or if you want a paper check services. They provide everything to make you successful. When you go into iPayout and you create an account with iPayout, it's basically a step-by-step tutorial to get you set up. So I don't need to hand you a document and tell you read this for you to understand the program, because they walk you through it step by step. It's very conducive. It's very friendly to follow, and that's one reason why we selected them. Not just because they're an industry leader, but they also understand your experience, and they appreciate your experience. Obviously, we'll be here as a company to support you, and we will be completely the whole time along the way. But iPayout will make it very easy for you to become acclimated with their services. So that's a little bit about where we're at. Those are some of the things you can expect over the course of next week. And then, of course, Susan has been working feverishly on producing training material for you, aligning with Richard. And over the course of the next couple weeks, month, you will see us begin to release more and more training videos for you to consume and for you to use and benefit from. So that's a little bit about the company, the organization, where we're currently at, where we're going over the next 2 weeks, and what you should expect to hear from us. And, of course, the communication flow happens just like it does with any other organization. Your upline will definitely communicate with you, and you can expect to see communication from the company via email campaigns and also from Facebook. If you haven't found us on Facebook, go out and like us. We put a lot of updates out there on Facebook, real-time updates. So it's a beneficial tool for communication. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. For everyone, I want you to, start to think about this. But you want to take a pencil and paper out there. Facebook, as you know, if you like us on Facebook, you become part of our contest to give away an iPad or $500, whichever one you decide to choose, an iPad or $500, just by going on liking our page on Facebook. You are entered into the contest, and we will be picking that winner probably here in the next week or so. And I want to make sure that we allow each and every one of you. The free sign-up period is not over, but we're coming to a close here. So I really recommend to everyone, and we got people in a lot of countries starting. International is now outstripping the United States daily on sign-up. And so for international people, if you haven't, again, this call is on the website, it'll be on the website. We'll have it up by the end of the day tomorrow. Make sure that you, again, get all this information to everyone. What you're going to see, what's coming up in the next couple of days, where are we at? Where we're at is we have the PowerPoint redone, and we've done it in illustration format with a voiceover. And that will be ready by tomorrow. It's actually, we're just waiting for it to load. I would have liked to announce where you can see it tonight. That's loading. It's going to take hours to load, but it's a PowerPoint, basically from start to finish. A message from the CEO all the way through what e-commerce is doing, all the, the solutions and problems, all that you need. And then it's going to go through step by step every part of our compensation plan with voiceover and illustration. I'm excited about it. I just saw it for the first time only, a little bit before this call, about 45 minutes before this call. And so I want each and every one of you to know that's going to be up. We're loading it now. We're going to make sure it's in an area, and very excited about having that out there. That'll help each and every one of you build your business. So the video's there. Website you should see coming in early next week. We're just making sure that everything gets put together correctly. And again, we have already seen it. You can be nice. You're excited about it. And it's always going to be an evolving evolution of the website. It's obviously with a tech team like ours, we're always going to be evolving with that and changing things as we go on. We're working on another video that's going to go on the very front of our website. That's going to be about 60 seconds or so, maybe a minute and a half. It's basically what we call a sizzle video, because this one you're going to see tomorrow really explains it from start to finish, all the way to the compensation. But not everyone wants to know all of that. Maybe some people, it's just too long, too much information for them. So we're going to have what we call a sizzle video that will go up, and that'll be right there on the front of the web page. And again, we're editing that right now. It's been filmed. It's going. It's exciting, and I think it's very important for each and every one of you to know where that's at. So our software, again, obviously is going to be ready. We're looking forward to be running by the end of this weekend. So Monday, Tuesday next week, we'll start contacting the initial people that got involved with our program and start getting them to start aligning their teams. And so whatever team you're on, as I continue to say, I would go out and sign up as many people as I can to take advantage of potential positioning and going out there, because I highly recommend that you work with your strongest people. They've done the best job. They've got the best possibility of conversion rate, most people potential. And again, I recommend each and every one of you. All you got to do is go to BidXcel.com, put the username in of the person who referred you on this call, or for you who are out there sponsoring, put your username in, and then sign up the person that you're talking to and get them in for free. They have nothing to lose. They can look at the videos. They can look at the site. And then, of course, when it comes launch day, those who go out there and have the most people, obviously, I think will get positioned and take advantage of. How do you sign up? That's been a question as well. And I want to prepare each and every one of you. Do not overthink this. I really think that still the strategy is to continue to build your team. But for the initial group, and everyone else, I want to make sure you guys know and you hear this tonight on the call. First of all, on launch, when you come in, you can come in for free. I'm not saying that that's the position you're going to choose. You can't come in for free. $400 worth of customers on the Excel bid site, which won't be up next week, but if that's your decision. You don't get placed in any part of the program, but you can come in for free and get customers and work your way in. But for those who want to become an affiliate, there are two things that you're going to need to do. First of all, there's a $49.95 administration fee, annual administration fee. That's what you can get: marketing systems, videos, you can get trainings. I mean, everything of what to do from, A to Z. We're going to do the best, I believe, marketing and systems possible, and give you the ability, as well as, getting connected with helping you guys get customers and just everything out there that companies can do to help you get involved. So the administration fee is not normally like a normal administration fee. You're going to get two websites, the whatever your name, .excelbids.com, your name, .BidXcel.com. You're going to get two websites, but you're also going to get a marketing system that normally costs a lot more than an annual fee of $49.95. And I think as you see, as each day and every week goes by, the systems will help each and every one of you, from the person who's brand new that only wants to get involved in the infinite, daily infinite bonus, to the person who's looking to take advantage of the top position in the compensation plan and leave no money on the table. Everything will be there for whatever level you wish to participate in. So where that's seen, then you must make a decision on what kind of e-pack and e-commerce pack. Those are what keeps you qualified. I'm not going to get all the details. You'll see it on the video. It'll be very self-explanatory. It's phenomenal. It'll be on the video. And choose your e-pack. And they range from $40, $100, and $200. And they're called the basic pack at $40, the extra pack at $100, and the pro pack at $200. And the pro pack is the only package. So $249. Then you choose your e-pack. Go out there, and that makes you qualified. The $200 package is the only one that qualifies you both for the residual as well as the infinite bonus program. I'm not telling anyone to buy any certain package. I just want you to know that. It'll be clearly marked, again, on the PowerPoint presentation illustration form, so you can now get out there and make your decision. So $249, and then from that point you decide, or $100, whatever, or $90. At that point, then you make a decision to buy your retail bid pack, and how many customers you can go out there, and what your marketing budget is, what you feel like you can do to help us go out there and get your product and moved, and customers get their bids used. Bids must be used. So make sure that you figure out your marketing budget. For those of you who need to know, there is a $1,000 initial credit card limit. So again, you will have to use the iPayout after you come in, make your decision on your e-pack. You would then go out there and know that there's only $1,000 on your credit card, and that's all we're allowed for a month. So the rest of it comes through iPayout, through your e-wallet solution. Again, there'll be plenty of options, plenty of ways. I want you guys just to know that up front, so you're not asking at the day of the launch, and hopefully you leaders can go out there and communicate it to the rest of the company. That's important for each and every one of you to know. There's also going to be the compliance test. It's completed. Looked at it. It's phenomenal. The marketing team put it together. The compliance test will cost somewhere around $15. It's one-time fee, annual, and basically it's makes you what we call a certified affiliate. So make sure that those are the things you need to know. How do you come into the program? Again, you make a decision on what e-pack, $49.95, decide on an e-pack to qualify you, and then decide on a retail bid pack that best suits your marketing capabilities. And again, if it's more than $1,000 credit card, you have to go through the e-wallet solution. So again, start thinking about this now and start putting your thoughts together on what is necessary for you guys to get started and what's the best strategies for each and every one of you to get started. You know, in getting it before I talk to some people, I have some leaders on the call. Just wanted each and every one of you to know we really appreciate what's going on. Obviously, we're growing leaps and bounds. These calls are extremely crowded tonight. I know there's a couple of conference calls three-wayed in because we maxed out the lines, and I really thank you very much for all your patience. But it's about to happen, guys. You're about to get ready to get in what I believe will be not only the strongest program that'll move the most product, but a program that you're about to pay you very, very well each and every week. And I'll say this one more time. Friday at noon, our week starts. Midnight. Excuse me. Friday at midnight. It's a.m. It starts Pacific time, all the way to 11:59 Thursday night p.m. And that's on the weekends. We then will calculate all the money from the infinite pools, all the match pools, on the daily pay. For those who don't want to sponsor, yes, you can make money. That's an answer question we get a lot. Yes, you start out there and get customers, use the bids. You can make some money. Absolutely. And then you can go out there and we take all the money from the residual matrix, all the matching bonuses, and everything we have and put you in a position to go out there and get paid the following week. So again, that's very, very simple. There's also a lifestyle bonus you're going to see on the video. And those are for people who are doing numbers. And we haven't, the exact numbers aren't there, but depending upon the volume you bring in, and not just QV, but the volume you bring in, you can qualify for up to $1,500, whether it's a car payment, lifestyle bonus, vacations, luxurious, whatever it happens to be, you guys can actually use that above and beyond. The founders in this program, we're looking for people to hit platinum and diamond. There'll be, other things like reentry centers and other extra reentry centers and other things that we're talking about, and we're going to talk more on that on Monday night because we really want to get everything focused on what we consider to be the most important thing, is that for you to take this from a free program into a profitable residual income product-moving company that really is the second to none. With that, I'd like to share with you some of our top people who have done the best in this, or at least have done so far some of the best jobs in this company in our pre-launch and pre-registration. This first young lady she's from Florida, and she's just absolutely killing it. Literally just one of the top builders in this company, doing a great job with it, leading her team, leading from the front. What she has gone out there and done is sponsored more than 100 people, but she's taught people how to do the same. She's created duplication, which has created her numbers in the thousands, and we're really excited about what she's done and the potentials of what she's happening. She's in over 100 countries, done a phenomenal job, and I call her just superwoman. Please welcome Faraday. What's that for? Faraday, you online? Hello, Faraday. Oh, I gave you a great introduction. Faraday. No. All righty. I will go next one. If you're getting on. Yes.
Richard, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Now I can.
Muted. Okay. Thank you for that great introduction. Boy, I get so excited every time I hear you, but I got so excited when Richard first told me what they're putting together, and I have been putting the pedal to the metal ever since then. And what I would suggest for everybody on this line is to do the same, because it's a rare thing in your lifetime that you get to be in at the very beginning, at the what I believe will be an e-commerce dynasty, and it's a limited time opportunity that we can really, really take advantage of it, because it's already spreading so quickly, and we're going to be placing our top leaders here in this next week, and we really want to see, who's going to, come up to the plate and really, and really show us what they got. So all I can say is take advantage of this opportunity And don't let up for breath. I know I'm not. I'm going to be up till 2 in the morning. And Richard, I thank you so much for letting me be in this opportunity, and I am going to take advantage of it, and I hope you do too.
Thank you. And there, 1 second before you hang up the call. You know, last Monday night was a pretty amazing call, packed call, just like tonight's all sold out and packed. What I want to just say is, what did you do after the call? We had an amazing night Monday night, but you didn't just take the information of the call. You signed up an enormous amount of people who've done an enormous amount of business from Monday to this night, right? When the call's over, you just enjoy and revel in the excitement, or what's your strategy after the call's over?
Well, Richard, I'm fortunate because I have taken massive action to expose the business, and because of the timing and the positioning, not because I'm so good, and not because anybody else on this call cannot do the same thing, but because I know that there is a time window, and I get the word out, and I work with my people, and they are doing the same thing, and it is going ballistic. I mean, I haven't ever seen anything like this. I've never seen something grow this quickly. And so I would highly recommend that when this call is over, don't go to bed. It's time to get to work.
Thank you very much, young lady. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a part of BidXcel, and congratulations on the incredibly fantastic job you're doing, young lady. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome. Thank you. And this next gentleman was one of the top 2 or 3 people I told about this business. He's a wily veteran. He's been in the business longer than I have, and he certainly knows a whole lot, and he's doing an incredible job. He's one of the top team builders as well in this company. He's been hosting calls and just working tirelessly. Matter of fact, we told him about this opportunity, and 6 hours later he had a conference call up, and he's continued to do a good job. But to help you with some more information and maybe decipher some of the things you heard today, please welcome a top leader and a dear friend of mine who's about to get married. So I want to say congratulations to you and your beautiful, I guess she's fiancée, but about to be your beautiful new wife. Please welcome Mr. Greg South. Greg?
Hey, thank you so much, Richard. And listen, buddy, I appreciate you making that call to me about 5 weeks ago, telling me what you've been doing behind the scenes for a few months before that, and I concur with everything that's been said on this call tonight. Timing and positioning is a key factor to your success in this business. The timing is absolutely perfect. The positioning is absolutely perfect. It's a very rare opportunity. It's very unique in the industry, and now that it's your time. It's your time to take advantage of this. It's all-out massive action. It's 8 to faint. You don't give it whatever you got. You give it whatever it takes. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't look up. Don't look down. Focus, 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 and I promise you in the next 90 to 120 days, you're going to look back and you're going to think, wow, my future is set, because what they are building, what David and what Andrew and what Richard are building is going to last a lifetime, guys. This is something that we've all been dreaming about. If you've been involved in the network marketing industry for a short period of time or even for a long period of time, this is what I call a network marketer's dream come true. It's in e-commerce. It's global. The compensation plan is absolutely ginormous. The incomes that are going to come out of this 3x9 matrix are going to blow people away here in the next 4 to 6 months. I think it's just absolutely the only opportunity that's available for people out here in America today. I know there's a lot of companies out there trying to replicate and trying to do something similar, but I will assure you they don't have the platforms, they don't have the management, they don't have the systems, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the wherewithal to be able to do this project. And this isn't a small project, it's a major project. So guys, listen, I'm telling you, take my advice, do everything you can. Get up early, stay up late, talk to everybody that can fog a mirror. Don't let anybody left in the trenches. Get everybody you can, because we're in the business of helping people, and we're going to be able to help a lot of people recoup losses that they may have had previously. We're going to help a lot of people to have their hope and have their dreams and build a future. Richard, I appreciate you. Andrew, David, Susan, you guys are doing an incredible job, and thank you for having me on the call tonight.
Thank you, Greg. You're the guy who's got his voice going and he's all this stuff. Incredible job. Thank you so much. In closing out this call, then remember, let's just sum it up. We're about to launch, which means consider your options. If you're brand new, I just want to say something. Nobody's crowned anybody king or queen in this program yet. Nobody's been paid yet. So as exciting as we heard from two people, I believe the number one spot may not even come in until next year, or who knows when. The opportunity's here. If you're just hearing this for the first time, go to work, sign up as many people as you can, and as these people are deciding on who's going to be on their front line and where they're going to place, you absolutely might get that position you've always been hoping for. And again, I highly recommend each and everybody listening to this call, choose wisely. It's a lifetime. We're looking forward to building a dynasty with each and every one of you. Get ready to position yourself. Understand what it takes to get involved, and be looking for an email. And a couple of key leaders who have big groups will get it first, but we'll have a mass email out there to point you towards where the video is really a PowerPoint with a voiceover, and Andrew does a great job of speaking in the beginning as well. I'm very excited. This will clearly define the program for each and every one of you who want to go out there, get it, say watch it, then give them a call back, answer questions, and sign them up. With that, again, I look forward to it. Facebook.com, BidXcel. Again, sign up and like it, get involved in our contest, and go to the website, BidXcel.com, and you'll not only get signed people up and get them in for free, because the free period can end shortly, a few weeks now, a couple weeks really, and then get yourself in a position, get as many people on your team as possible, and help them get converted and into the system. So again, we're getting out of we're still in the pre-launch mode, but what Andrew called it, we're getting ready for the launch. So the soft launch and starting to make decisions are happening now. Go out there and go to work, and force some of the people who got in a little ahead of you. Doesn't mean they're the leaders, by the way. We're determining that as time goes on. But force some of the people who got in ahead of you and your sponsors to make difficult decisions and put them in a position like I did about 18, 20 years ago, where I absolutely was a person who nobody believed in except myself. I believed in myself. Nobody believed in me, but I went out to work, and I did a lot of work. And on the pre-launch, somebody said, we've got to take a look at what Richard's doing, and we've got to position him because he's absolutely doing whatever it takes. And I absolutely got positioned correctly and made a lot of money, and I've never looked back again. This is your time. This is our time. We're one team, one dream. Together, we're going to do great things. Thank you very much, everybody. Look forward to talking to you guys on Monday night's corporate call. Continued success. Let's go out, sign people up, and get moving forward to our launch. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.